What's up, everybody? All right, we are in District 5, and we are going to do a classic Fat and Broke walking vlog. Oh yes, you heard me. Classic Fat and Broke walking vlog. I was at the dentist today. This was where I wanted to end up being. I've already done 2 videos, so I'm in the dialogue zone, as we call it. Usually you're a little rusty your first 10 minutes on your first video. Here's a demon. This is a Thailand company called GPX. It's it's for smaller Asian people, as you can see. I mean, look how small and compact it is. I think they would do well if they offered a 300cc, like a full-size bike, because it's not a particularly like bad looking bike. It's just tiny. I look like a giant on the thing. But if you are a smaller guy and you kind of want a crotch rocket, that thing might be the ticket for you. It's super affordable too. I think it's like 56 million, something like that. We are working on what bike is for you. What's the best motorcycle for you? So you guys, if you're looking out for that one, let me know in the comments. And if you guys do like this video, or if you're new to the channel, I do all kinds of different stuff around the world. Right now I'm in Vietnam. Don't know where our next country location will be, but sometimes I just walk around with a camera and talk. So if you like it, subscribe to the channel to see more stuff like this. Hello, xin chào. I have no idea what you're saying. Even if I knew Vietnamese, I wouldn't have a clue what he was saying. It just sounded like... So I have a subscriber that works at one of these car places. I think it's the one in D1. And he wants me to stop by, so we'll see if he lets me film. Seems like a nice bloke. So I'll get you more information on that as it comes. I do need to get something to drink. Let's try to find some street orange juice. I don't like coconut. I know, weird. Everybody loves coconut. I hate coconut. But yeah, if you want to subscribe to the channel, that'd be awesome. If you don't. If you hate the video and you're new, just hit the dislike button and click do not recommend and you'll never see my face again. Worry not. But we are in Quan 5 right now, District 5 of Saigon, Ho Chi Minh City. This is a very awesome district, to be honest with you. There's a tremendous amount of tasty food here. People are nice here. It's a very cool district. Calm, come on. You want me to eat food? It's well before my feed window though. It's 2:46. Too early for me to eat food. I can eat at 6 p.m. today. And I don't think I'm going to eat today. I think I'm just going to fast through till tomorrow. Do maybe a 48-hour fast. See how I feel at 48 hours and then maybe do a 72-hour. Trying to reach a target goal, a weight goal of 94 kgs by the end of this month. So we got 24 more days to lose a couple kg. Those first, 10, 20 kgs come off real quick. Especially when you're doing 1 meal a day and fasting. And then do 3-day fast and you change your diet from all the shitty foods you were eating to... I mainly just eat sashimi and beef, meat, Korean barbecue and sashimi. Like really, that's it. And salads. Like if I have sushi that night, I get a huge avocado salad with it, with tomatoes in it, daikon radish, carrots, all kinds of healthy bits in there. And then use a little oil and vinaigrette with that. Absolutely delicious. Can't go wrong with it. And then it's the same with the Korean barbecue. I'll always get a big salad. Sometimes we'll get I'll usually get 1 choice of beef. Hello, xin chào. And my wife will get 1 thing of pork. I get full so fast, so we don't have to get a lot. We rarely eat all you can eat Korean barbecue. Maybe every once in a while we eat at Meat and Meat. That's our favorite all you can eat in Saigon. I'll eat a little bit more meat than usual though. But those places all offer endless salad type deals. So I'll get huge salads while I'm eating that stuff. I really feel a lot healthier when I mix salad with meats and just don't eat meats. Like if I ate just meats, it's not good. I don't like it. I don't like the energy I produce. So I prefer... Oh, look at this awesome intersection here. Oh, I know exactly where we're at. This way I just walk back home. But we're going to take a turn here We're gonna take a left and walk back down. Eventually we'll have a battery swap out, but we gotta walk back to the mall where my motorbike is, which is a nice 15-20 minute walk. What's this lady doing? She knows how to work on cars? Oh, she's putting a new battery in. Oh, she does know how to do it. Hey man, who said women can't work on cars? Hello. Xin chào. Hello. Let's try to find something to drink. I am parched from talking for an hour and a half. But yeah, my diet's going very well. It's not even a diet. My new lifestyle of eating and being healthier is going very well. Still have not dialed back on the drinking as much as I want to, but I'm getting better with it. You know, it's not something you can really do cold turkey. So it's a slow, gradual process, but I'm working on it. I'm working on it. And then the same with cigarettes. You know, I've reduced intake. You know, 1 pack of cigarettes lasts me about a week, like a pretty long time, unless I'm on stream and drinking, or I've run out of vape. Then is the only time I'll really start cranking away. But as far as anything else, I'll have 1 in the morning because it does make for a good bathroom. If you didn't know, for non-smokers out there, definitely gets the bowel movements going, like coffee does. What she got? Oh, come on, good morning. She's getting up. She's thinking about it. She's like, I don't know. I don't want to. Wait, I'm up. Calm. No sugar. No sugar. Calm. She's making it. She got nervous. She's got nervous stage fright. No sugar. Calm. Just the juice and ice. I always forget sugar. I unexpectedly made her work. I think she thought she was done for the day. She got the juicer out. This is where we'll change batteries. So she's making it by hand. I do prefer the hand for some reason over the machine. It tastes better. She's using really overripe oranges, which they're right on the cusp. They're still good. She's real close to it being to where they almost go foul. I tend to like a less ripe orange because it has less sugars in it. I rarely get an orange juice now. I think maybe once every 3 weeks. But if I see a street vendor, I'm thirsty, let's go for it. She's got good technique though. So she's going to use 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's going to be a small orange juice. It should be 15K. We'll see what she taxes the white gringo. We'll see what the gringo tax is for the day. I can tell you this, another thing I want to talk about. Hotels are actually way up in price now. Golden River is jumping up in price. Apartments are starting to jump up in price that are desirable. You know, they're already getting a little greedy, a little too fast. Will it work? I don't know. I've seen some pretty high Golden River postings in the past week, like $1,200 for a 1-bedroom with shitty furniture, like on a, not even close to high floor, like floor 15, like very low floor. Yeah, it's a small orange juice. I don't think she's ever seen a white guy before. Or definitely never made orange juice for a whiting. Just cleaning up. They put a new thing on my implant today. It feels so weird. It's like a stick sticking out. And I get that finished next week finally. They did the mold of my teeth today. So I'm excited to finally be done with this whole process. So now she's getting the dye. Make it nice and cold. That does look like a real thick. How much? 20. Okay. Little gringo tax. That's okay. She might really be 20. A lot of people did raise their price, so she's nervous. She doesn't know what to say. Okay, come on. Look at her wad of money. Who said orange juice business isn't good business? She got 20, 30. Come on, go. Okay, let's sit down. Let's rate and review this orange juice. This battery pack is kicking today, man. I'm gonna set you guys down. Oh, let's rate the orange juice before the battery turns off. Pretty good. It is a really ripe one, so it's a little sweet. All right, guys, I'll see you in a second after the battery swap. All right, we're back. I have no idea where we're at, so we'll just go into a new story or a new talking segment. I did have that orange juice was actually very good. Once you mix it around, got the ice in it. Very, very pleasurable. Then some old lady on a bike came and molested me and kept calling me Dep Cha, Dep Cha. I was like, what the hell? Get away! I wish I would have got it on film. It was crazy. But I was in the middle of battery swappage. Here's some crispy pork, some lichong. Looks like a Chinese restaurant. Probably dim sum. I'd almost guarantee it's dim sum. Dim sum is the very popular Chinese cuisine here. So yeah, we're kind of in like the motorbike repair and auto part area of District 5. We got a healthy walk back to the mall where we parked. So let's go do that. I guess what we can talk about is where I want to travel next in Vietnam and what the timeline is going to be for that. So I want to, of course, do another live stream and have you guys decide where I go and then raise the funds for the hotel and the flight again through you guys. So I don't want to do that this week, probably next week, and then go on the trip that following weekend. So we have time to get an affordable airplane ticket and stuff like this. We'll do that live stream at home so I can just, you know, fire up the laptop while I'm live streaming off the PC, the main rig, on this camera so it'll look nice. And then we can look up hotel rates and look up flights and book it all for ourselves. A minute 50. Might have to edit that part out. I don't know. I think I moved the camera quick enough, but you never know who you're going to see pissing on the street in Vietnam. It's a thing. Charlie. But yeah, that's the way we're going to do that to where we go next. We'll do it live stream at home and we'll look up prices together and we'll figure out what kind of things you want to see at that city and kind of plan the itinerary during the stream as well. I wish I could just, you know, afford to go do all these trips on my own, but you guys like to see me go places and you like to, you know, support the channel, so it works out pretty good. One day I'll be able to afford everything. Channel's growing pretty good. We're doing pretty good, you know. Getting a lot of views per month, 250,000 views a month now, which is pretty darn good. You know, the goal is to have, by the end of the year, 500,000 views a month. I don't necessarily care too much about subscriber count anymore, as it has more to do with views than it really does with subscribers. I know everybody's always hell-bent on subscriber numbers, and yeah, you need to be to a certain point, but yeah. 10 people telling this truck where to go. How confusing is that? You go this way, he go that way. What we got here? So like I've talked about this place before, it has completely taken over Vietnam. This Chuk Chuk. There was like none of them before, and then right after fourth wave, they took up any place that went out of business from the fourth wave. So this kiddo group must have like a huge backing for them to be able to open up so many locations. I don't even know how many locations they've opened up, but I think 50 at least. wait for the traffic here. Thankfully, it still hasn't rained yet today. So yeah, we're in District 5. I haven't already said it. There's sugarcane. I'm not a sugarcane guy. It's not the most refreshing, thirst-quenching thing out there. This guy sells oil and does oil changes. Motel's actually a really good oil. You want to use really good oil in your motorbike, especially if you have a motorcycle. I would almost venture to say if you buy a new motorcycle like an MT-15, ride it for maybe 300 kilometers and take it and switch it to synthetic, and to a really good synthetic like a Motul or something that costs like, you know, $30 for one oil change, and you're gonna have a smoother shifting bike when you do that. And then change your oil every 1,000 kilometers and you'll have a perfectly running transmission and engine for as long as you do that. If you take care of what you have, it'll last a really long time. And then it'll also give it a higher resale value, yada, yada, yada. Let's see. Yeah, so we're gonna do a couple more domestic trips in Vietnam, and then I'm saving on the side as well each month, little chunks to have an international trip. We haven't decided where we're gonna go internationally. It could be all different places. Really looking at Philippines, really looking at Korea as of right now. Those are the two places I have eyeballed. Both are gonna be pretty pricey trips, so it's not gonna be for at least a couple months. You know, I could probably do Philippines for like 1,000, but you know, doing Korea is going to be 1,500, 2,000 bucks. So, got to play me cards right and plan these things out accordingly. Again, I've already talked about this too, but we're going to try to kind of get away from live stream partying. It's still going to be there. It's still going to be a thing, but it's not going to be what every stream is. There's going to be streams at home. There's going to be streams having dinner. You know, there's going to be streams at coffee shops on the weekend. Stuff like this. It's not going to all just be, oh, I'm the crazy guy getting drunk. I want to step away from that, but not walk away from it. Just step away from that being what I do on live stream every single time. Because it doesn't have to be that. You know, it's proven itself that it doesn't have to. Of course, a lot of you guys like to see me get wild and do stupid shit in Boy Vane, but that's not what, it's pretty cute. Going to have a coffee. She had a lot of makeup on, but solid. Guy was going back no matter what. So as you can see, there's lots of vehicle repair going on here. There's 4Runners getting new tires right now. They do not really rotate tires here, so I don't think they understand the art of rotating tires. So they do go through tires pretty quickly. I see it on cars all the time where they just need proper rotation and they would have a longer life out of them. This is a lottery selling guy. Disabled in some kind of way. That's why he's got the little like push bike thing. I'm sure he's got a beefy upper arm area though. Oh, the sun's coming out now. More auto parts. I see some intake parts, some radiator hoses. That must be the radiator hose guy. You don't see a whole lot of old cars here. I don't know what's with that. I think it's just because there weren't any really cars around back in the day, so. I've seen some pretty interesting older cars though. Some Toyota Cressidas. 900 Cowie upright, Z900, only 500 million. Who doesn't have 500 million to spend on a motorcycle? I don't know how, you know, you see them running around. You'll see BMW S1000 RRs running around. They're like 1.8 billion. I saw a Panigale, a brand new Panigale the other day. They cost 7 billion. 714, 21, 20, 280,000. I shit you not. 280,000. for a motorcycle. And yes, I saw someone that bought one. That is some serious, serious flexing. There's never a day where I'm paying that much money for a motorcycle. I'm not paying $40,000 for a motorcycle. I'm not paying $20,000. The most I would spend $8,000. It gets crazy past 250 cc's. The market goes from doubling, tripling, quadrupling the bigger you get. So, which I guess kind of makes sense as a way to detour people from buying them, because you know they bust up like these street racing gangs all the time here that have the big CC bikes. You know, there was these dudes riding around, the little gang riding around on Wind Way, and I even saw it, and they were being so stupid. They were going like, you know, 150 kilometers around Wind Way while people are walking across the street and stuff. It was just stupid. So eventually what happened is the police set up a little sting there and just waited, and they took all their bikes and they permanently confiscated them. The way I read the article is they're not getting them back. Or I think they can, but the fee was insane. It was like $200 million or some shit. So they probably will get them back, but $8,000 fee to get your bike back? Charlie. And they're required to turn it all back to stock, so take off the aftermarket exhaust and all the aftermarket parts and shit. There's just no suitable purpose for a 1,000cc bike in Vietnam. There just isn't. There's nowhere you can use 1,000cc's in Saigon. Where? Go here to that umbrella and what? That's really it? I mean, even if I was uber rich, that's not something that I would waste money on. But then again, I would never buy like Chanel or Gucci or any of this shit. Even if I was like a billionaire, I wouldn't still buy that shit. It's just a waste of money. Why do I give a shit about Gucci or Chanel? Who the fuck cares? It doesn't make me any better that I'm wearing Chanel or Gucci. I never bought into that high fashion bullshit. Kanye West is like a fucking weirdo now that he thinks he's Captain Fashion. You'll see those shoes, the new ones popping up around here. The like sockless running shoe or whatever. That looks like a modified. Doesn't look good. And what, they're like $250, $300? Get the hell out of here. Oh, she's patiently waiting. I think this is a college here too, if I remember right. Yeah, it's a college. Or it's a high school. This looks high school dress. Let's go with high school. I'm gonna go with high school. Usually if they're in uniform, it's high school. Then once in college, you don't have to wear a uniform. Don't quote me on that, but I do believe that is the situation. Nice little walking day out in District 5, though, I tell you what. I heard they're reviving King of the Hill. Bobby. That would be awesome if they did. We'll see. I've just been working a lot, to be honest with you. And I'm working out a lot. And yeah, editing videos. Of course, if you want to see the Hong Kong forgotten footage, it's on the Patreon. So far, no one's really too interested with it on the Patreon. I posted a long interview and like 5 people watched it. If you want to see partying in Nha Trang, like a pretty crazy party night out at a bunch of different places, that's on the Patrons only. That's doing very well. Almost 80% of the Patrons have watched that, so I was surprised. It's probably one of the more viewed Patreon videos. Just put that up not too long ago, so if you want to check that out. You can also check out the Cambodia weed pizza. You can also check out a Cambodia Karen night out, where I kind of meet a Karen. She was a full out Karen. A couple Karens, actually. A Cambodian Karen too. It's a shame that it's seeping into all cultures. I guess we could talk about the slap real quick. Guess what? I don't care about the slap. Wow. I don't care. I give zero shits about Will Smith slapping Chris Rock. Do I think it was stupid as hell? Yes. Do I think comedy is comedy and hitting someone over a joke is absolutely ridiculous? Yes. But should it be in the news like it is now and dominating shit? No. Get out of here. We got issues in Myanmar. You know, Sri Lanka's got issues now. You got the war. Seems to be everyone cares about the slap in the Ukraine war now, though. And that's kind of just the way life is, you know. It's very difficult to get people to care about like what's happening in Myanmar and what's happening in Sri Lanka right now. Most people don't even know. It's not on the news. It doesn't take over the news like all this other stuff does. You know, I hope that the Ukraine-Russia thing gets settled. It looks like Ukraine's kind of dominating Russia from what it looks like. But I don't know if Russia's really pulled out the big guns yet. It's definitely going to harm Russia forever. I don't really want to talk about politics, so that's what I think about that. Bonchon, really good Korean place. Korean fried chicken. Oh, no worries, dude. Just get in my way. Don't worry about it. Korean fried chicken. Pretty good. Pretty good. I already talked about this in another video, but I'm curious if you guys want to see it. Do you guys want to see Texas chicken? I already filmed it. It's sitting on the Patreon. I think it had 1 view on Patreon, so it doesn't seem like there's a high interest there, but in that video I do eat what my favorite food is at Texas Chicken, which I'm not going to tell you. You'd have to watch the video and tell me to post it. So let me know in the comments if I should post it, and we'll post it. Also, let me know in the comments, when do you plan to come to Vietnam? And also let me know, where do you want to stay when you come to Saigon? And also let me know if you want to meet up. Let's get the comment section lit. I'm trying to have 100 comments on every video now. I don't know how many views this video gets. Sometimes these walking ones get a bunch. Sometimes they get none. So we'll see what happens. We're going to take these cool stairs up and across over here. I'll give you a pretty epic view. I filmed it once before. Way back in the day though, like a year or two ago maybe. These are still particularly my favorite style of vlog, is the walking and talking vlogs. I know everybody's got their own kind, but I think these just really give you a raw feel of how Vietnam, Saigon is. It's like you're almost here with me. If you don't like to hear me talk, you can just mute it and play some music and watch. I know there's a lot of popular YouTube channels where like guys just walk around, don't talk. Same with like eating food, like filming the lady cook food but no talking. I don't know. That stuff's not for me, but if it is, you can just mute me. I understand people like all different kinds of stuff. What have I been watching on YouTube? You're gonna laugh at this one. Malad POV. This guy that works at Subway, his parents own Subway, and he takes a GoPro and puts it on his chest, and he makes Subway subs. It's pretty good stuff. It makes me want to eat Subway. So hopefully you guys pick Da Nang. When we pick where to go, it's going to be between Hanoi and Da Nang. And hopefully you guys pick Da Nang, and I'll be able to eat some Subway. The Da Nang Subway is still open, and it's kicking. So get me an Italian BMT. Get me a tuna one day. Oh boy, shoot. Probably get them in wraps though, because I don't really eat too many carbs, but they have a pretty healthy spinach wrap that's pretty low on the carbs, so. But we'll get one on a sandwich for sure, on a Italian bread. But yeah, I've been watching that guy a lot. I think he's pretty good at what he does. He's got like 2.4 million subscribers, like within 6 months or some shit. That dude found the algorithm and defeated it swiftly, like very swiftly. Kind of cutie at the coffee place, which wasn't bad. Wasn't mad about it. All right. I ended up having to go to the dentist today, so it messed up my schedule for my run. So I'm gonna have to run in the evening tonight, which I don't like to do. I'm not a big evening runner. I like to get that sweat. I like to run at 1 p.m. Really, when the heart of the sun is right down at you, beating down. That's my zone for for running. That is the good thing about Golden River. Nothing is used during the day that's outdoor. So like the pool, the basketball courts are pretty empty during the day. It's at night. Oh, some guys pulled up here taking a nap with some lady. What better place than that? Xin chào. She probably does trash cleanup or something like this. One of those jobs. I don't remember this blue thing on the top. Ooh, it smells like piss. Oh, there's people living up here now. I don't know if they're living here or just taking a break. There's one noisy spot to take a nap though, eh? Oh, he's living here. She is. This became like a little homeless thing since the 4th wave. Pretty cool view though. Let me show you. You could do time lapses here for sure. Some really good time lapses of like the flow of traffic. You could get up here at 5 a.m. and then show the rush hour as it just gets so congested that it comes to a standstill. The rush hours are the most busiest times in Saigon, just like any city. I don't think I need to tell you that. So here's the front side. Another question for the comment section. All right, we shot Now Zone once before, right? I called it the most boring mall in Vietnam. I walked through it today and they've had a crazy recovery. Like, they got a hot pot, they got a bunch of new restaurants, they got every place rented again selling stuff. So if you guys want to see me go there and film it, you let me know, because I'm not going to do it unless you guys want to see it. So if you want to see that mall, let me know. Another minute of the traffic. Walked a good 10,000 steps today without the run. My run's usually 4,000 to 5,000 steps. So. All right, guys. That was the video. I hope you enjoyed the walk around. Let me know in the comments if you enjoy these old school walk around videos. We'll bring them back in more frequency if they really are popular and you guys want to see them. So that's up to you. You guys got to let me know what you want to see and I'll do that for you. Thank you for watching, everybody. Stay frosty. See you on the next one. Peace out.